Today we're going to learn the chorus to game face. We're going to do it for you first, and then we're going to break it down move by move, step by step, so you can do it right along with us. Feel free to pause, rewind, rewatch as many times as you need. That's why you have this, so you can do it a whole bunch and get it really great. And then we're going to do it all together at the end. All right? So here's Game Face, the chorus.
So bring it on.
I got my game face on. It's game face on.
And I'm ready to play.
I got my game face on. It's game face on.
Tonight I'm coming your way. Put me in the game now, coach. I've been working hard all week. Put me in the game now, coach. 'Cause you know I'm gonna bring the heat.
I got my game face on. It's game face on.
And I'm ready to play. I got my game face on.
All right, that was awesome. So now we're going to break it down move by move. First steps you saw where I got my game face. Each time throughout this song, almost every single time you hear I got my game face, you're going to take two fists full of confetti. Imagine you got a fist full of confetti here, and you're going to pound your chest twice and then throw the confetti in front of your face. I got my game face. Okay? Fist full of confetti. I got my game face. Feel free to pause, rewind, rewatch as many times as you need to. We're going to move right on to the next step, okay? On is your left hand is going to say yes right here, and your right hand is going to go woo up into the air. And this is what I call the superhero pose. You're going to go yes and woo at the same time, but it's going to be on the word on. So I got my game face on. Everybody say on. There you go. I bet you just did it, and it was awesome. I got my game face on. From here, we're going to leave our yes hand right here. We're going to keep that in place, and we're going to take our woo hand, and we're going to go from punching the sky to punching the ground. And this is what I call the superhero landing. If you can imagine Spider-Man jumping off the top of a building and landing in the street, he just makes it look really awesome by landing with his fist punched to the ground and his head looking down like this. Knees are to the side, head is down, arm is still tucked in like yes, and our fist is to the ground like we just punched the ground. And then we look up. All of our body stays still except for our head. We look up real epic like a superhero. Like that. So all together we have I got my game face on, down, look, pause. And on the pause, I'll say and. That and is going to be important because the next big move we're about to make, you're going to want to jump to right away, but there's that pause. So I'm going to say and then I'll say glide. The glide looks like this. So the way it looks like a glide, even though I planted my right foot was the one moving forward. My left foot was like a spring ready to push us forward. So my right foot lunges forward like that, and it stops and it plants in place. It's not going to move anymore after this, but we're going to look like we're gliding because our back foot, our left foot, is going to drag slowly behind. So I like to say start quick, finish slow. So we go quick and we drag slow. See that? If I was doing it to the side, it would look like this. See how it kind of looked like I was gliding? But my right foot isn't moving at all. It is going to its spot and it's staying put. And then our left foot is dragging behind us. Slow, slow, slow. If we do it like that, then it makes it look like gliding, even though all you're doing is really just dragging your left foot. But the audience doesn't need to know how you're making that magic happen. They just know they love the way it looks, okay? So we had I got my game face on, down, look, and glide. And then we go to what I like to call the puppet master move. There's a lot of different versions of this puppet master move throughout the song. It's like ingredients in a recipe that you can put together in different ways and make different recipes. We're going to take this ingredient in different ways and make some really cool different moves coming up. The first thing that we're going to do with the puppet master, when I say puppet master, I mean if you can imagine having a puppet that you control with your hands, like one of those on a string, where your hands go is where the puppet goes. So your hands are going to be in fists. Instead of holding, they're going to be in fists. And where your hands go, your puppet is going to be your knee. So if your puppet master fists are controlling your puppet knee, then where your hand goes, your knee puppet follows. Okay, so that's the puppet master move. When you hear me talk about that, that's what we're doing. We're making our hands control one part of our body. Okay, so in this case, we're going to glide, and I'm ready to play. Okay, so we're going to go out left, then we're going to go both, and see how I swish it back. So our knees go around in a circle, just like our hands go like this. Our knees go with it, like this, around, and then to the right. So we've got left, both, right. One more time. Left, both, right. So when we glide, all your weight should be on this right foot here. You should be able to pick up your left foot and stand on one foot, because all your weight's on this right foot here, and your left foot is gliding while all your weight is on this right foot, because then you're going to throw it out. Puppet master left, both in the middle, right. Okay, so we've got glide, and I'm ready to play, like that. Okay, rewind, rewatch as often as you need, but that's the way it looks. Okay, from there, we've got ready to play, then Heisman. Heisman, like this. This is the way it looks. If you need to pause right here, this is the way it should look, right there. Pause. Okay, so the way that we get that is the ankle bone. Everybody's got this ankle bone right here. You can see this little knob right there on your ankle. Put that to the inside of your knee here, like that, and then you'll have that part locked in the way that I'm doing it right here. Okay, so then our arms, it's like we're tucking in the football or holding the baby in our arms or holding the cat. We've got the football in our arms, and then our hand is out like a stiff arm. So when I say Heisman, the Heisman Trophy is this bronze statue of a football player that looks like he's running with the ball. The football is in his arm, and someone's coming to tackle him, and he's saying, "Not today." So he's blocking the tackle, like that. Okay, so that's the Heisman. The Heisman Trophy looks like this. It's a bronze statue that looks like is in this position doing the Heisman. Okay, that's the Heisman to the left, and then we switch arms. The ball's in our left arm now, and we're blocking to the right. Heisman to the right. So we had ready to play, hey, 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 like that. So we had glide, and I'm ready to play, hey, 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 hey. Then back to game face. Remember, every time we say game face, we get our confetti hands ready. I got my game face, and then we're going to jump to the right. I'll show you feet first, and then I'll show you arms, and then we'll put them together. Okay, so our feet are just doing bunny hop to the right, bunny hop to the left, bunny hop to the right, like this, bunny hop to the left. Our hands, forget about what your feet are doing. We're just focusing on hands for just a second. Our hands are throwing up in the air like we're saying, "What?" It helps me if I say, "What?" Or, "Are you serious?" Or, "Come on!" Or, "Let's go!" Okay? So, or almost kind of like the confetti hands for game face on, but we're not making fist first. We're just throwing our hands in the air. But that same style where we're flicking our hands and imagining that our palms are going up to throw something, just not big fist first. So we're jumping bunny hop, and we're throwing our hands like, "What?" Jumping bunny hop and throwing our hands like that. Okay? So we had, I got my game face on, and then we stop here, real strong, and we say, "Hoop." And I'm pretty sure in the song you'll hear, "Hoop." So I got my game face on, hoop, like that. So real strong. So we had big fluid movements up here, and then stopping strong right here. Love that contrast. That contrast between smooth, big outward, and then sharp, locked inward. Okay, just like God made flowers to pop against the green grass, you see yellow or bright pink flowers, the real contrast between the two. we're going to show that contrast between the fluid movement and the sharp stop. Okay. So it makes it awesome. Just the way God made you awesome for being different from your surroundings. You're a different shape, size, color, a personality. God made you awesome and different. And so love that. Love the way that you look and love the way that God made you because he made you different. And that's the contrast from those around you. And that's what we're doing here with our moves. We're doing contrast between big and sharp in the middle. Okay. So we had, I got my game face on. Tonight I'm coming your way. Hey, 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 hey. Jump and jump. Okay. So first imagine turning like this in this direction. This for me is counterclockwise, the opposite of the direction a clock goes. I am turning. So if you get your body doing this first, you will understand how to turn as you do the steps. So if you get that in your body for a second, then do the steps. The steps will be much easier if you can imagine yourself turning in that direction always with every step. So you're going to step forward with your right foot. Imagine a T or a cross on the ground, and you're going to step on each point of that T or the cross. Okay, so our right foot is stepping forward to the upper portion of the T or the cross, and then our left foot, remember we're spinning always in this direction, counterclockwise. We're going to step on the this point of the T or the cross, then the bottom part of the T or the cross with our right foot, then our left foot, then we're going to hop over the river like this. Imagine you're jumping across the stream and there's a big rock in the middle. You got to get to that rock in the middle, but you're not there yet. So you got to jump one more time across to the stream. So if you were to take a big jump, you would jump with your right foot onto the rock and your right hand would be back. Your right foot goes forward, your right hand goes back. And then you do the opposite. You jump as far as you can because you don't want to get your feet wet over the stream on the other side, and that's what we're doing there. 2 big leaps. Okay, so we had the spinning walk steps like this. Again, we're swinging our arms the way that you would walk. When our right hand goes forward, our left foot, our right foot goes back. When our right foot goes forward, our right hand goes back. Leap, leap. Tonight I'm coming your way. Hey, 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 and leap. And leap. Okay, great. Again, pause, rewind, rewatch as many times as you need to and do it with us. Next move, after we leap and leap, we're going to step down and put our right fist onto our hip like this. Right fist on your hip. Left fist is going to go out, and this is going to be another variation of the puppet master move, except I like to add the idea of ice cream into it because ice cream sounds great to me. So we're going to love ice cream so much that we're going to scoop it all the way down to our shoulder. Okay. So you imagine you have a giant ice cream scoop in your hand and you're dipping into a big bucket of ice cream. Your hand would turn down and then come back up with the scoop. You wouldn't just leave it down because then you'd lose all your ice cream. Scoop down, come back up. Except we're going to scoop with our whole left side of our body. We're going to scoop with our knee, puppet master. Remember where your hand goes, your knee goes. And as your hand goes down, it turns in and then out. So does your knee. But your shoulder's going to go into it too because we're going to scoop shoulder deep into that ice cream. So it's another variation, another variation of the puppet master move. This is going a little more quickly. Again, we had slow, 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 slow. And then we're going to say, I've been working hard all week. So everybody say, I've been working. Say, work. Say, I've been working. Say, I've been working hard. Like that. Okay, so you're going to throw your hands up in the air to the right, kind of. Hard. All right. I've been working hard all week. What we're doing with our hands, it's 2, 2, and 2. Okay, 2 to the right, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. So I've been working hard all week. Put me in the game now, coach. So we've got I've been working hard all week. From here, we're going to do more of a slow motion ice cream scoop. So before we had 2 quick ones, and now we're going to do more of a one real big scoop. Boom, like that. Okay. So we're going to go dip and boom, like that. Dip and freeze, or dip and Peter Pan. Okay. And then we're going to go to the other side, just like we did before. Dip, except on this one, instead of closing out here at Peter Pan with our feet to the side, we're going to go dip and back. Okay. And then we're going to switch things up to go more quickly. So we've got dip and here, dip and boom, bup, boom, bup. What am I doing there? Feet first. Here, again, it's another puppet master move. So your fist is controlling your knee, but I like to imagine that my fist and my knee and my foot are all tennis balls. You can imagine if you threw a tennis ball at the ground, you can see in your mind how that would bounce quickly. It would go, and almost the same speed that it went down, it's coming right back. And so if our knee is a tennis ball hitting the wall, as fast as I throw it at the wall, it's going to stop and immediately come back in the same speed. Same with our fists. If our fist is a tennis ball and we threw it against the wall, it's going to hit the wall and immediately go back in the other direction, the same speed that it went. So all together we have here. So our foot's bouncing off the ground, our knee is bouncing as well, and our hand. Boom, like that. So with that and back, so we're taking a step back and doing the same thing here. So we have here, 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 and here. Okay, again, pause, rewind, rewatch that as many times as you need to till you get it. So we have here and here. From there, we're closing out with a repeat of the beginning. I got my game face on, down, look, and go, and I'm ready to play. Hey, 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 I got my game face. And from here, we go to another slow motion like this. So a funny way for me to remember this, how I'm doing what I'm doing right now, my left hand is holding a really fat cat in my arms. And so I'm in like a really fancy place with a giant fat cat and big red velvet curtains. And the curtains are really smooth and velvety. And it's one of those things where you just have to run your hand down it and like, ooh, velvet. It's like, ooh, that's nice. As you're holding a giant fat cat. So you go quick in this direction and your hand's running down the velvet curtain as you're holding the big fat cat. Again, the slow motion is moving quickly and then dragging slow with your arms. So before we had run quick like this and our foot was dragging. In this case, what's dragging behind is our arms, okay? So we're moving quick with our upper body and our head movement like this. You're seeing this part and this part go like that quickly and then pretty much be where they're going to be already. And the rest is like that. So it looks a little bit more like gliding slow motion, even though you went quickly and stopped here. The rest is falling behind like this. You're holding your big fat cat and you're dragging down the velvet curtain like that. And then you switch the other direction quickly with your head and your shoulders and drag behind with your hands like that. Okay, so you're getting a deep lunge to the left and a deep lunge to the right. And you're slowly leaning in that direction as you drag your hands. And that gives that slow motion movement. Okay, so we have to the left, to the right, and then we jump down in this position. See how my fists are towards each other? I'm in a like almost squared off lunge with my legs. Feel that burn there? Here, then we throw our fist forward like that. Then we jump up to our right foot. Our hands are doing this. Hands are doing this right here. We're jumping to our right foot and our left foot is up in the air behind us, like one of those cartoon poses where they take off real fast and you hear pew, and then all you see is a smoke in their shape like this of them running away. So our foot is flexed behind us, is not pointed, is flexed like this. and in this direction, like we're running, and our hands are flat across. You should be able to roll a marble across here or draw a line on a paper across from our elbow to our fist here. That's the picture right there. Pause. Great. That's what that looks like right there. If you want to take a screenshot of that and then be able to look in the mirror to see if you look this way, right like that. So you'll hear boom, boom, bap, ba, 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 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the boom, boom, bap is boom, boom, bap. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 with our right, punching straight forward. 2 with our left, punching straight forward. 3, 4, 5, 6. Do it a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Full speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you hear boom, boom, back. Do, 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 do. Or boom, boom, back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's it. So that's everything. Put it all together. Watch each section, practice each part, and then do it with us. Let's do it again. Are you ready? Get your game face on.
So bring it on.
I got my game face on.